Welcome back. All new this morning, a local baby born into debt from day one of his life. Now, his parents got a baffling bill from the hospital, and they've been fighting it for more than a year. It took 13 Chief Investigator Darcy Spears to help end the battle that left these new parents rattled.
What do you think, Jax? Jackson Khalilzadeh can't find the words to describe what it's like having adult-sized debt while he's still in diapers. Having a baby's expensive, sure, but Jackson's big day came with a bigger bill than mom and dad expected.
It put a bitter taste on a very sweet moment.
After being delivered via C-section at Spring Valley Hospital, Jackson spent a few precautionary days in the neonatal intensive care unit, which Stephen and Savannah believe was unnecessary. But they thought Savannah's insurance policy with Health Plan of Nevada would cover whatever services they got under her $6,600 deductible.
Called the insurance company, if I have a child, is this what it's going to cost? They said yes, $6,600, one deductible for the mother, and that will cover your expenses. So we were happy about that, and that's what we expected and planned for when we got into it.
HPN's agreement of coverage states the subscriber's newborn natural child is covered for the first 31 days from birth, which Stephen says he reconfirmed when Jackson was in the NICU.
Is there anything that we should know? Is it just the one deductible and he's covered under 30 days for the mother's plan? And they said, yes, that's exactly what it is.
Not exactly, as it turns out.
After we checked out, and of course they processed the bills, we ended up with two deductibles, $6,600 for Jax and $6,600 for Savannah.
He was charged to be born.
The day he came out of the womb, they said, here you go, Jax, you're on the policy, $6,600.
This after Savannah had almost met her own deductible. You're planning for a few $100 out of pocket at this point in time.
Yeah. I don't know. It's kind of a mind blow.
Stephen says when they added Jackson to the family plan, a series of glitches with the Nevada Health Exchange backdated the baby's policy to the day he was born instead of kicking in a month later when his coverage under Savannah's policy would have expired. Should be an easy fix, but instead...
A lot of walls and a lot of red tape. We've tried to take all the necessary steps. We asked for an internal investigation from Health Plan of Nevada.
When that didn't resolve anything, they filed this formal complaint for review by the Nevada Division of Insurance.
They gave me back a letter saying that we talked with Health Plan Nevada. They already did an internal investigation and they said everything's fine.
Is everything fine, Steve?
No, it's not fine.
Neither, he says, is the oversight.
And when we go to the government who's supposed to be watching over our insurance companies, they rely on the insurance companies to police themselves.
State records show HPN told the insurance division newborn babies have their own cost share amounts, including copay and calendar year deductible, when their claims are received and processed. Stephen was told they could appeal, but only once, and since they'd already unsuccessfully challenged the NICU charges, they were out of options.
Being the little guy against the large corporation, it's not very fair.
That's where 13 Investigates comes in. We asked the insurance division why the family had to pay twice for Jackson's birth. In a statement, they said in part, this does not appear to be an instance of the baby being billed for its birth, but rather for medical services required after the birth. It still seemed like fuzzy math to Stephen.
It just says he's covered for the first 31 days under the mother's plan.
We tried to question Spring Valley Hospital about that, but they wouldn't talk, saying federal privacy laws prevent them from discussing specific billing or patient issues. When we told them we had a HIPAA waiver signed by the family, they said that didn't change anything. But something did change with Health Plan of Nevada after we reached out to them. Communications Director Lisa Contreras declined an on-camera interview, but said while the claim was processed appropriately under the mother's and newborn's benefits, we are waiving the deductible for this newborn's NICU hospital stay.
There you go.
With that $6,600 weight lifted, the family is free to enjoy the days leading up to their son's first birthday.
Hey!
And the chance to celebrate debt-free. Darcy Spears, 13 Investigates.